Yeah, okay, so I had a clam chowder. I think this is actually my first clam chowder. I may be wrong. I may have had it before and forgotten. I really liked it, though. It was really, really good. So yummy. I'm a big fan of seafood. I'm a big fan of soup. It was super yummy. And something I had never had on this. This is totally new for me. I had never heard of this in a food before. And I had to ask them what it was, but I forgot. Like, the waitress came out and was like, oh, this is this. Would you like some more? And she gave me some more. But it was like this green, oily spread on the top of the chowder. It was like this. Yeah, it was really tasty. I wish I could tell you what it was, but I forgot. Even went out of our way. We were like, what is this green stuff on here? She's like, oh, it's this. Yeah, I think it was an herb of some kind, or maybe a combination of herbs, but I can't remember. I asked her, but I don't remember what it was. Notable experience here as well. I didn't order it, but my friend ordered some lamb. It was like a pasta, I think, or something like that, and it had lamb in it, and I had never had lamb before that, so I had a bite of lamb. I don't know that I liked it very much, but it was an interesting flavor. So, a nice first. You know, I love to try things for the first time. Lots of foods out there that I've never had. And let's see, did I have any other meals on the road trip? I had a quiche one morning. That was really good. Hold on. I think it was my first quiche as well. Very basic thing that I definitely had opportunities to have before, but I just never did. Like, I never ate it, so. I did take a photo of it. It was very picturesque. It was very tasty. It was very creamy on the inside. A little crusty on the outside. There's some vegetables. I think there was some spinach in it. It was so good. Oh, and there was like a little of this in here. Okay. And what else did I have? I just realized that, oh my gosh, I was going to talk about the things we did on the road trip, but then I just got straight into all the food. You can tell I love food, right? I love food. I love eating. I think eating is such a wonderful thing. Oh my gosh, that's what I went straight for. This reminds me of when I made my debut presentation like over a year ago, and I just started talking about food. For dinner that day, I had the most decadent, like, indulgent pasta ever. Oh my gosh. It was a very creamy mushroom pasta. I don't know how best to draw this. It was ravioli specifically. Super creamy and delicious. Oh, it was nice. It was like a nice cheesy white sauce. Yes, creamy cheesy white sauce. The mushrooms were just perfectly arranged. It was a just delicious profile overall. It smelled amazing. It looked about 10 times more expensive than it was, so that justifies something, I guess. Just super delicious. And then on top, I had something for the first time. On top, there were shavings. I'm gonna draw it like this. Or no, maybe more like this would be better. There were little shavings of truffle. This is my first time having truffle. Because on my last trip, back in January, I had truffle oil for the first time, and that was new. This is my first time having truffle, like the actual mushroom, like actual truffle, rather than concentrated truffle oil. It was good. It was good. Semicolon, however, comma, I will never pay for it ever again. I'm never doing that again. It was really good. Oh my gosh, it was really good, but I do not think it was price tag good. Does that make sense? Like the cost of the truffle? I did not know that it was worth that amount to add it on. I feel like I may have enjoyed my pasta just as much without it, but I'm glad that I tried it. And I feel like it was the perfect setting to try it with, right? I also tried a new alcohol. You know, I'm very new to drinking in general, and I don't drink very much. This is more like a dining type drink anyway. This was not like a drink recreationally kind of thing. And this is also ludicrously expensive. They barely filled the cup. Classic, like, artistic, elegant style that you'd expect from these establishments. I think it was a Chardonnay is what it was called. I talked to a sommelier for the first time, and he said it paired well with this, so. Yes. Oh my gosh. The most ludicrously expensive thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. It was delicious, and it was amazing. I don't want to do that ever again. But it was a very nice first, and I could not have picked a better friend to do it with. It was awesome. A different day, I went to Korean barbecue. Now, I have gone to self-serve barbecue places before. And honestly, I think in the States, a lot of the ones that you'll encounter are actually fusion places. Like there was one I went to in the past that I think was meant to be more Japanese, but they had a lot of Korean and Chinese food options available as side dishes to pair with the meat. Things like that. But yeah, this one was specifically Korean, and it was really interesting. I had a little plate here, and I would put little chunks of whatever they served. Oh, no, wait. This is the place where... Oh, yes. I learned of a new way that people can do Korean barbecue sometimes, and I've learned that I really, really love it. I love it a lot more than what I was used to. What I'm used to is that you put the food on the grill, right? You cook it here, and now it's cooked, so you pull it off, and you just bring it to your plate, and you eat it by itself, right? That's what I'm used to. At this place, they had a side where you could put, like, they had a bunch of lettuce. Just a bunch of lettuce here. And what you would do is you would put the lettuce on your plate first, and then you would take the food from the grill, and you would put it in the middle of the lettuce, and you would take, like, a side thing. Like, they had kimchi that you could put on there. They had, like, sauce in little tubes that you could put on there. It was so good. And then you close the lettuce around like a lettuce wrap. It was so good. I had never heard of that before. That was a new experience for me, but I loved it a lot. Yeah, I liked that a lot more. Like mixing the meats together and like adding in the sides and stuff and wrapping it all in lettuce as like a fused meal. That was so good. And we got the table here. And then a similar color here for the stove. Yeah, super delicious meal. That was a really good one. Wrapping all the like meat and stuff in lettuce. I loved it a lot. It was so good. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. I want to do it at every KBBQ place I go to forever after. What else did I have? I went to my first Szechuan restaurant as well. I had Szechuan food for the first time. I'd heard about it in passing on occasion, but I had never had it before this. And it was really, really good. I liked it a lot. We had an approach to this meal. I love meals like this, where the table has multiple things on it, and you like you share as a group rather than each person getting their own singular thing. So there were quite a few little things here to choose from. Lots of little spicy things. I say spicy, like numbing spicy things to pick off. I'm trying to remember what else there was. There were some noodles to have here. Me and the guy to my right, we destroyed, I think it was asparagus. We basically demolished it by ourselves. The other two were not touching it. It was so good. But the highlight for me for this one, the whole thing was a first for me. I had never had most of these things, but my favorite, something I had for the first time while I was at this place, was a soup dumpling. I've had a number of dumplings over the years. I love dumplings of all kinds. This was my first time having a soup dumpling. I had never had a soup dumpling before. And oh my god, it's amazing. Xiao Long Bao. Oh my gosh. Delicious. I loved it so much. Highlight of the meal for me was the soup dumplings. It was amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. Where has it been all my life? Phenomenal. Do you know what I mean? Like split the seas delicious. Tomodachi life, it's so good. It's so good. Like that tier of delicious for me. It was amazing. That was another one of my favorite meals of the entire trip as far as like the food alone goes. I give it 100 flowers and more. I'm coloring my little soup spoon. And then my humble little xiaolongbao, my soup dumpling. It was amazing. I want more. I want like 10 of these. So good. Oh, so good, so good, so good. Oh my gosh. I had Basque cheesecake for the very first time. I had never had Basque cheesecake before this trip, but I tried it. We went to this place and they had it there, and I was like, wait, I kind of want to get one of these. And they were like, oh, we can get one to share. And we shared a Basque cheesecake, and it was amazing. And even though there were 4 of us, I ate way more than 25% of it. Oh my gosh, it was amazing. And it was like toasted on the outside. It gave a very deceptive appearance, because on the outside it looks all crunchy and kind of, I don't know, just grizzled and like it's been through everything. But then on the inside, oh my God. It's like the gooeyest, creamiest thing ever. Just super smooth and delicious. Oh, it was amazing. Oh, I loved it. Yeah, high ranking of all the things that I tried for the first time while I was here. This one's really, really high up there. Because I love cheesecake. Cheesecake is my favorite dessert in the world. I think I still prefer plain New York style cheesecake, but I really, 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 really loved this. And I want to see if I can find it somewhere else. Or honestly, this is probably way easier for me to make myself than a traditional like New York style plain cheesecake. As far as the consistency and stuff goes, I get the impression that this one is easier to make at home. Yeah, it was super awesome and amazing. I loved it. It was delicious. Major highlight. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do a lighter color like this. And then finally, we'll finish it off with some little sparkles to show how delicious it was. It was amazing. Yeah, can you hear the like, oh? And that was my week. And now I'm home.